TikTok
Bro, I remember seeing this guy.
sensation known as the Mall Wizard.
Do you guys remember this guy? Didn't Bo even cosplay this? The Wizard Gnome? I feel like Bo cosplayed this guy. Never heard of him. He was just like... I saw videos of him and he was just like a menace. He was just being like... But like, it wasn't like a Johnny Somali kind of menace, but like a cute sort of menace. That's all I know about it. It was just like hee hee ha ha.
Wizard gnome.
Yeah.
Faces serious charges.
He was terrorizing the people of Poland for
Wait, Poland? Wait, this was in Poland?
many months now. He's facing up to 10 years.
Just 6 months ago, Crawly the Gnome was one of the most trending TikTokers on the whole platform,
Wait a second, he was a Polish fanboy?
collaborating with the big names like Mr. Beast and Oliver Tree. In his videos, he would dress up as a little gnome, bursting into malls and recording everyone's reaction. People on the internet loved the silly green creature, and his videos would get millions of views.
See, if you want to be famous, this is all you have to do. Be just like a little bit of a cute menace and be short. Wear pointy hat. Yeah, just be short, wear pointy hat, be a menace.
Millions of views.
Easy.
Some hated him, some loved him, but his success was undeniable. He had absolutely everything a creator would
He's from Ukraine. And what is he doing in Poland?
ever want. So what
Be
happened?
menacing.
How did Crawly go from successful career to have whole country hate him? Crawly took his pranks too far. He would do anything for views. From spraying a random person with a fire extinguisher to destroying someone's parked car on the street. For that, he received a lot of hate. With comments like, "Get out from Poland and go back to Ukraine, boy. Deportation from Poland, please." I like the gnome.
Damn, the Polish fanboys had enough. They were like, you know what? Get this motherfucker out of here.
But this is too far. And guess what? After that, he did something so bad that it got him banned not just from Poland, but the whole Europe. And as
Wait, they can do that? They can just yeet you from the entire Onyo? Oh, what the fuck? What did he do? How do you get kicked out of Schengen?
And as a cherry on top, they terminated his TikTok account, basically making him nobody. My name is Pepezilla, I do documentaries on the internet, people, that you most likely never heard before. And
Behave, uh-oh. Uh-oh, he wouldn't kick me out of Schengen, right? Right? He out-gnomed himself?
today, we're gonna have a look at Crawly the Gnome, the funny TikToker who did horrible things. And we definitely love
Hero was thinking about picking up a second job as like a party gnome here in like surrounding areas, but I guess not.
that type of content on this channel. But before we start, how have you guys been? Do you drink enough water? This is your
No.
daily reminder, you probably should drink some. I care about you guys. And if you're going through some
I didn't drink enough water. Have you drink enough water? No, I did.
tough times maybe, just know that it has to rain for a bit for you to be able to see the rainbow. In early 2024, Crawly or
Hey, Savi! Hello, Raiders. Raiders, have you drink enough water? We are health checking. Have you drink enough water? Did you drown yourself yet? Beer equals water. Whatever makes your cum float.
or by his real name Vladislav, originally from Belarus,
Vladislav.
started his TikTok career by
Vladislav, baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Hey, Savi! Nyama.
uploading videos where him and his minions would raid various fast foods. They would terrorize every shopping center in the whole
Warszawa.
the main city of Poland. They called themselves
Wait. Why the cow?
every shopping center in the whole
Warszawa.
the main city of Poland. They
Why cow?
called themselves Crawly Army, and with getting millions
Polish cow? What's a Polish cow? I don't know the meme. Oh my god. I don't know. What's a Polish cow?
of views on each video and hundreds of comments laughing at their
Sunk! Sing it for me. You have to sing it for me right now. Tell me. Google and listen. Is it safe to listen? Is there no Monka thing in it? Is it? Okay. Polish cow. This is a good song. He said a bad word. Oh yeah. Beautiful, thank you. Oh my god, they're just like cursing for 3 minutes. That's crazy. What a putty mouth cow.
Pranks, his
10 out of
ego
10.
and passion for pranks
What's up with that hair? Jesus Christ. Why is his forehead? Where is the hairline? Why is it... Oh, it's a cotton candy. Why is there cotton candy on his head? It's beautiful. I love it.
grew exponentially. But soon people started getting bored of the same formula getting repeated over and over, so Crawly had to think of some new pranks.
He should have just opened a Crawly OnlyFans. Just like show the gnome bits. It would have been hot. I bet that's what the fellas are yearning for.
He would think of the most crazy stunts, how to grab viewers' attention at costs of anything. The more reaction he would get out of the people in the video, the more bizarre his stunts are, the bigger the views. But there was one video that sparked very negative reaction. In 2003, on 16th of May, he uploaded a video of him getting tackled down by some random guy on a bus.
You see how everyone is just chill. They are just minding their own business, living in the moment. They are just like, ah, yes. Just another day on the bus. There is nothing to see.
While that was happening, in the background we could see a very scared woman who was trying to get out of there ASAP. Dude, I would knock him the f out. Dude, being a clown for 700 views is crazy work. This was the very moment people realized behind Vladislav being silly on camera in funny costumes, it's not so funny for others involved in the video. Somewhere at this time people digged up his old photo from school, I
What, they were trying to bully him? That his hairline sucked even as a child? What do you... Why? What's the point?
suppose, and found out Crawly isn't actually Belarusian as he claimed. In reality, he was from Ukraine.
Oh, busted. Does that matter?
Which made people even angrier. Poland helped your land and you are doing this?
Oh, because of the people coming from Ukraine and okay, I see now.
Go back to Ukraine. Crawly realized it's time for a rebrand, and that's how his gnome era began. He would get insane views on his videos. He knew exactly what he was doing, but the only thing he couldn't control was his ego. From him uploading little artistic movies of himself to YouTube, only receiving
Wait. Is uploading a black and white movie about you being an alcoholic really artistic, or is it just like an everyday life in Eastern Europe? Yes? You sure about that?
1,000 views to becoming a worldwide sensation and collabing with biggest names in the industry, only if he knew that all that will be ruined by his own.
I can't believe that Mr. Beast did a collab with this guy. Like, imagine coming from like the middle of buttfuck nowhere and then you finally find a niche and you collab with Mr. Beast and they just like ban you from the EU.
Own ego. But to that I'll get in a minute. I woke up one
You love the gnome? Do you want this gnome to visit you in your bedroom at midnight? In the gnoming hour? And then he's just gonna go like, whoo! Under the blanket.
morning and my
Yeah?
For You page was invaded by
Nice.
gnomes. It almost felt like every second scroll was either Crawly himself or someone else catching up on a trend. I found it hilarious, super funny, because TikTok community took this whole Crawly thing to absolutely new level. I
Just by metal.
even found like 5-minute video on YouTube explaining the lore of gnomes.
We literally have gnomes posting videos telling people to watch out for traps. And we
Wait. Dwarves stay safe. Knights made new traps. Damn. I would disappear in that hole. That's a gigantic hole. What do you mean, dwarves?
And we have knights weightlifting and posting
My
about how they're
goodness.
gonna catch all the gnomes.
It's like, what the f?
What had begun as one gnome running around causing mischief had just developed into an interspecies war.
Dude, what am I even watching?
This is where it starts.
They went full into the entire D&D-ass thingy, and they just like, what they created what was like Lord of the Ring racism. Okay, that's what they did. They went into a fantasy world and they became racist. It's like, how dare you be a gnome? I'm a mighty dwarf. How dare you be a mighty dwarf? I'm I don't know, an orc paladin.
Complicated. The wizards were indecisive on whether to stay out of it or not. But as the war raged on, the wizards
True.
finally decided to step in.
It's
Yeah,
like
fuck the gnome, did you hear that, Brian?
2 a.m. I have classes in 4 hours and I'm watching some fairy tale fiction. What is this? What am I doing with my life? Jesus Christ. There were wizards, fairies. They called it a magical world war.
I would be a fairy. Because I would be like small and annoying. That would be amazing. Also, glitter. I would glitter bomb everyone.
I don't know. Some of you just gotta go outside to this point. What I'm trying to say is, it was massive, okay? It was really big. He was doing collab with Mr. Beast. He even had a bid with all of
Bro. Did any one of you tried Mr. Beast food? Americans.
I'll get rid of you eventually, you knife-eared wench. You hear me, Simon?
Shut up. No? Never? You guys should try it and tell
I
me
have
if it's
cleaned
good or
like
bad.
my entire kitchen after having a barbecue during these videos. Ty for bringing this to my attention as coup.
You are welcome. No, hell no, it's poisonous. Try it yourself. I can't try it. Like, we don't have poison in the grocery store. You know, like, European food standards are always higher than in the United States. We don't have Feastables. So, unfortunately, I heard it's really bad. I would try it. I would try it on Steam. Stream. I can't speak. Stream. I would try Lunchables. I didn't even try the Prime thing. I think we have the Prime drink. Isn't it like Logan Paul's drink? Or something? Should I bring you a Feastable? Bring me your mightiest Feastable. Yum, lad. Delicious. Prime gives you liver failure. It's... To be fair, there are worse ways to go.
a bit with Oliver Tree where he jumped on his stage. He had the bar carve with I Show Speed, or what in the hell even was that? I don't know. Crawly was pulling insane numbers on TikTok with all these collabs. There is no other way to say this. He was an absolute legend. And all that was very funny, sure. But a part of that, something more sinister was happening in the background. Crawly didn't really care about anything apart of you.
Bro, what's wrong with his face? Why does he look like a serial killer?
Use. And some could even say
What
that it
the
ain't
fuck?
that big of a deal, right? It's just a gnome. But there was one worker who was forced to leave her job because of this very gnome.
I work in Golden Terrace,
That's like a shopping center in Warsaw.
and the green gnome from the memes has been harassing the employees for a few months now. Too long didn't read, I don't work there anymore, XD. Calling the police, making a scene, harassing the employees, jumping on the counters, jumping into
Fridges? What the fuck? Okay, whatever.
getting
Bro, how do you jump onto the top of a fridge? Like, what in the Possession movie bullshit is this? My goodness. Wait, into? Wait. Into the fridge?
scolded by our boss because, quote unquote, how are you not able to deal with this guy in the stupid hat, Lamau?
Yeah, so it was kind of bad, okay? If this happened once or twice, it would be like, whatever. But Crawly went to the very same shop for over a year. Imagine every time you go to work, you're afraid of that little green haha gnome is gonna come. Yeah?
Bro, just like bonk
Two
him.
commercial fridges are size of huge closet.
Ah. Would my ass fit into it?
It sounds kind of funny, but every day? In my opinion, that would be insanely annoying. Apart of Paul's already not liking Crawly because of his origin, they now had more reasons to hate on him since he was doing stuff like this.
Jesus Christ. Bro, imagine if she would have been trying to take a shit or something and he just like jumps onto her.
So funny.
And that's why the most viral video on the Polish Twitter at the time was a security guy
That's a very well endowed gentleman. Yeah.
escorting the gnome out of the store. They even called him a national hero. That's how much people hated that little gnome.
Że każdy będzie zachował się teraz jak facet i każdy będzie reagował na jego zachowanie. Przyjeżdża gość do naszego kraju i naprawdę stwarza zagrożenie.
True.
Nie bądźmy
True.
obojętni.
And it looked like it
Just you take him and you just throw it across the border, and wherever he lands with the pointy hat, this is where he lands. Easy, really.
finally happened. Gnome videos weren't as popular anymore, and Crawly
Never mess. They should have bring out the cows, just like 1,000 cow versus the gnome, and we will see who survives.
his hype was dying off, but Vladislav didn't give up and his TikToks got even worse somehow. Since Crawly had a lot of fans on his Telegram channel, it only made sense he used them for content
Polish
as well.
law is weird here. If you retaliate with violence, he could sue you for damages done to him. Just shrug. Few got into trouble for fighting back at his stupid pranks.
Okay, but what if he goes to the mall and you have like 2 strong boys and they just hold him down, and you don't violence him, he's being held, and you start like tickling his feet, but like you do that for like an obscene amount of time. Or you pour honey all over him and you call the ants. Or the bees. Ooh. Torture? Ah, fuck. Is that what we call it? Then what if you make him sit down and you put all of the Mr. Beast videos on a loop and he has to watch it? And like you just like pack his eyes out that he cannot close it. And he has to watch all the Mr. Beast videos. Torture again? Oh, fuck. Okay, wait. Then... you guys are really tying my hands here.
Sadly, holding someone down is violence in the eyes of the court.
What?
So already know there.
Okay. What if, as he is running out, you make a hole and pour like wet cement into it, and then he gets stuck in the wet cement, and then as it hardens, you put out the Mr. Beast video in front of him, and it's just like loop. That's not violence if he steps into wet cement. That just means he ruined the construction. Cartoonist, listen, it might be. I'm trying to play around the law, okay? Like. What am I supposed to do? But it's just like a
torture and emotional trauma. You would be cuffed by police and sued. Just shrug. You have to call security and police.
Surely
Polish
not.
law is stupid. If someone breaks into your house and in self-defense you break his arm, you get sued and will lose in 90% of cases.
I'm trying to think what else could we do, but I'm just a really violent person, man. I would just punch him in the dick. Man.
Trust me, as cool lawyers have thought of this stuff.
God damn it.
Well, but there was a problem. His fans in the videos were mostly kids who didn't really know what they were doing. They were just happy to be there with someone famous, someone who they liked. What Crawly was doing is, I think, not illegal, but it's definitely annoying as f***.
Oh no, he got the children. Oh. Ooh, okay, I know, I figured it out. This is actually perfect. You put him in a room with a bunch of iPad kids, but you take all the iPad away from the kids and you close the door. And the kids are just going to go like crazy. They're gonna be screeching and like shouting and crawling and like, you know, lose their marbles. Oh, no, that's good. No, that's not torture, because it's just with underage little children and he's just, you know, looking over them, and because he's fast, but like, you know, they are angry and triggered because of the entrapment. You guys are really making this hard. You sure that we cannot just beat him up? Entrapment my ass. What if? I don't know.
Unjust imprisonment. Sorry.
You guys are lame. What if we just break his legs and then he could leave, but he can't leave because he has broken legs? Yes? Would that work? Yeah, that works. Ah, hallelujah.
And I'm not even joking now. I have been to Warsaw like a year ago or something. And by the way, I don't know if you guys ever been to Warsaw.
Warsaw? Warsaw? Warsaw?
But it looks like Slavic New York City.
Bro, I should visit. Does it really look like Slavic New York City? Do you guys have skyscrapers? Bro, Poland is in the future. What the fuck?
Felt like I'm not even in Europe anymore. Anyway, I was there for like a week or something, and I saw Crawly twice in the same place.
Now what we need to do is put a picture of a cave to a wall and chase him. He is probably as stupid as a Tesla, so he will run into the wall Wile E. Coyote style and hurt himself, so he did it to himself. No charges for us.
You think that would work?
And I wish I was joking, so I can only imagine how irritating it must have been for the workers there. But now, we actually get some big stuff. At one of his meetups, Crawly asked his fans to show up in...
Bro, he went to CNA based. I love CNA. I would also go to CNA. I don't know the other stores, but I do love CNA.
To show up in little boxes. And eventually he had like a little army of boxes or something. It was kind of funny, I would say. Not something you would say every day, but... I mean, you're in Poland on the other hand. Okay, whatever. You get my point. So first they were having fun, but it went south real quick. All of a sudden, we see Crawly destroying some random car on the street, and little fans jumping around and joining in. Crazy! And then there's a clip of Crawly spraying some random guy with a fire extinguisher on the street. Holy smokes! Like, is he crazy? What's going on? And turns out, I wasn't the only one who had this exact reaction. This fuckhead gotta get deported.
How did they not jail him? Like, that's destroying someone's property. Just like put him in jail. Like, how is the Polish jail? If the Polish jail is at least as good as the Hungarian hospital system, then he should have fun. You know? If just like, you know, food-wise and building-wise. I think it could be good. Yeah, I'm really wondering. I think there's an opportunity here.
Immediately. There's absolutely no way he thought it's a good idea to upload this. This cannot be real. And the reality is...
It's a total fabrication.
It's staged. You all got bamboozled. The car was his, and that fella he sprayed, that was his friend apparently. But regardless, right after this, he did an oopsie that...
I see. I guess you cannot arrest him for that if it's his own car and he was just like coming all over his body.
Eventually got him deported from the whole Europe for 10 years. And what he did, you're asking? He bit the hand that was feeding him, basically.
Wait, so if he left the EU, where did he go? Is he like in America right now or something? They're fucking cockles who were born into wealth. Saying that Poland was born into wealth is a little bit wild, but okay. Yeah. I'm like pondering, like, you know, if you would have went to like, I don't know, like Germany or like Sweden or something, I'm like, yeah, I can kind of like, but Poland, yeah, okay, yeah, well, yeah, congratulations, you are rich now, you identify as rich, okay.
Рождаются в достатке, в хороших условиях, в приятной цивилизованной стране, и у них нету мотивации.
They lack natural motivation to just go and fuck up. Huh?
Well, this guy definitely doesn't suffer from losing brain cells, considering he didn't have any to begin with.
What is he talking about?
Рождения, они совсем...
They agree with everything. They obey the law. Imagine having a country where the citizens obey the law. What cuckolds. Damn. That's crazy.
Согласны. Они законопослушные. Они вот, знаете, вот...
But they're just fucking cuckolds. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, bro, I bet you even stop at the red light. You coward. Yeah.
Они...
Disgusting.
Sadly, it didn't only ended up with his car destroyed. His followers destroyed many cars across Warsaw.
Bruh.
He got deported to Ukraine. And is banned from leaving Ukraine. I heard he got drafted to fight at war instead of jail time.
That's kinda based. I support that. That's why the European people so fucking annoying. You know what? I think we should make a law. If someone from a country outside of your own comes to a country and they think that the entire country is bad or stupid or idiotic or they are cocks, we should just automatically deport the person. Like, if you think that we are just idiots and you don't have fun here, then why the fuck are you here? Then just go back wherever you wanna go, just go away. Then we don't need you. Like, if you come to a country, you should be respecting the traditions, you should be respecting the people. You have to do what the country is saying. If they say that this is the rule, then you have to do whatever the rule is. Then you don't just come here and be like a fucking nuisance. What do you mean?
I mean, that's what Denmark does.
Yeah, and it's based.
Европейское население, оно меня, ну, мне ужасно, ужасно.
If I lived in a Russian-speaking country, I would be happy. Bro, if you would be in the Russian-speaking country, you would be already in the gulag. What are you talking about? You would be fucking happy. You would be straight in jail. You would be in the coal mines where you will have the 0.05 chance that you will ever make it out alive.
Мне бы вот жить в русскоговорящей стране, я бы счастья не знал.
Yeah, okay, honestly.
That's so weird. That's what a weird thing to say. Then, if he wanted to live in a Russian-speaking country, then why didn't he stay in Ukraine? Why didn't you go to Russia? Just say that, you know what, I like you guys more. Can I just stay here? Oh, wait a second.
Honestly, this video pissed me off. Like, I see where he was coming from. There surely are countries where it's a little tougher to live, but...
Actually true. After second such stunt in a mall, he would have a talk with police Kek.
A talk, a mysterious talk, and then he would just disappear in the questioning room, and then, oh, have you ever seen what happened? Oh, we don't know. Don't ask questions that you don't want to have the answer for. There would be no sir talk. They would have like a very much a no-nonsense policy with him.
Deportation works, but I do think what is happening to Vitalized and Johnny Somali in Philippines and Korea respectively is based too.
Oh, dude, I heard that like they are actually having the charges for Johnny now, and it's like up to like 30-something years. Something insane like that, like 31 years. He's getting 25. Oh, bro, imagine having 25 years in a Korean prison. He's going to be really fluent by the time he comes out. He is going to be singing the best K-pop songs. Oof, it's going to be beautiful. Honestly, I have no pity for that guy. He was so rude and so annoying, and he was just so full of it. He was like 100% sure that what Korea is going to do is that like, oh yeah, he's annoying Americans, send him back to America, and America will be like, oh no, he's just a poor guy. Like, you cannot actually put him to jail and then he will be just free. I'm so glad, dude. Koreans.
No way you're this stupid to say this online on a platform with 100k followers or something.
That's 11k, not 100, but it's okay. We will take that.
With your face in it and expect like nothing's gonna happen. Because this is a textbook definition of xenophobia. I'm from Belarus, for example. I also didn't have it easy. But like, dude, just chill, okay?
Daddy, chill.
Okay? And guess what? He actually got what he deserved. He got banned off of TikTok, losing his 6 million followers. He got arrested by the police and eventually deported to Ukraine. Here we have a Polish politician talking about it on Twitter.
Policemen from the Metropolitan Police Headquarters together with Border Patrol have arrested the pathological streamer Crawly Vladislav. The man has been passed to the Border Patrol officers who have...
Can I just say that Polish sentences scare me? There's so many yeah, there is a lot of that. It's beautiful. It's just those are a handful to pronounce, you know? This can be worse. Those are like I'm not even sure how I would take. Like, you know, when you try to read up like German and French, then you can at least kind of start it, and you will fumble, of course, but like, how do you say that? That's a W, an S, and a P. Vispolny. Like, how? I'm going to. That's hard. It's easy. That's hard. And this word sounds like salami. Okay, I would get half lost and half hungry in between two words. I can pronounce. Okay, you cheat because you're Russian. Okay, your language is even harder. Go away.
Have begun the process of deporting him from the Republic of Poland.
And after this, he kind of fell off. He still re-uploads his old TikToks on YouTube Shorts and Instagram, and all the comments are basically telling him that he left him in 2024. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just cringe at this point. It was funny at the time. I genuinely laughed at it, okay? I found it funny. But looking at it now, I don't see a reason to repost gnomes or whatever this is, like 10...
That's not a gnome. That's a cat girl. He became an uwu. Oh no. This is how TwitchCon is going to look like, you know? It's just going to be a bunch of guys with cat ears. Yeah, it's just...
This is like 10 times in a row. And now I want to say a huge thanks to a certain person who helped me with research big time. And it's actually a channel. Okay, editor, pull it on the screen. A little closer, please.
Polish internet.
Just a little bit more. Okay, good. So it's a channel called Polish Internet.
There is internet in Poland. Impossible.
Poland has some really weird people online. And if you like this video, then definitely go check that channel out.
Is this the Polish femboys I was warned about? Is this true?
Because it's kind of fire, okay?
Jesus. So are you telling me that you guys have like big dramas as well? Must be true. Must be true.
Pepezilla approves. And as for me, I have a date with...
Oh my god. Is she Polish? Is this Poland?
Blue-haired septum golf girl in like 5 minutes. So yeah, wish me luck.
Where's the candy going? Wait, Oh, why is there a big hole in lady? That's not where the candy goes. Wrong hole! That's a wrong hole!
I hope I don't catch anything. Join Discord, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. See ya, bye-bye, love you.